microprocessor.
Good evening. Welcome to the chess lessons that I have planned for today. I'm trying to update the live page right now, so give me a sec to do that here. Yeah, give me a sec here. Trying to get that done in under 90 seconds, but it's ever so challenging sometimes. But yeah, tonight is November 4th. The time is 6:56 p.m. Pacific. It's Tuesday. I'm your host, Autumn Lee, and I welcome you to Chess Lessons. And forgive me for my disorganization right now. I'm getting the live page updated with tonight's stream, and we're going to be learning Evans Gambit. So we are actually on the live page. Let me go ahead and minimize this. Now, if we refresh the live page, we're going to go down to the chess lessons. And you can find that at autumnleesnews.com, clicking on the live page. So this is the current stream. There we go. Okay, let me make sure I have sound. So this is the current stream. Great. Okay. And we are down here on chess. So if you tuned in on lesson 2, then you know that we were going to page. If you type in page 36 in this document, Common Sense in Chess by Emmanuel Lasker, it will take you to page 38. Actually, it's off in the PDF document, but in the file itself, Common Sense in Chess by Emmanuel Lasker, we were studying Evans Gambit. We had a presentation with defenses that Black can employ when White chooses to use this opening. So here's the positioning right here on the live page on, if you type the number 36 into this little box here, you will be taken to page 38 in Common Sense in Chess, which is where the diagram of Evans Gambit is. So your homework was to read for lesson 2 was to read pages 1 through 40 of Common Sense in Chess, and then recreate Evans Gambit at the Lee Chessboard editor and play a few games. And that's basically what the rest of this is about. So that's what we're going to be doing eventually. But yeah, so 36 through 40 just kind of goes into that, and I'm not going to read it out loud. You have already read it, hopefully. You should have if you're following the lessons. But there are a few other diagrams by going on further past page 40 in Common Sense in Chess. And this is lecture number 4. This will go into defenses that Lasker would recommend. The defenses that I recommended might be different than what's in the book, but that's okay. Any defense that works is a good one. So you can, again, if you're using like his notation, just remember it's the old style notation. KT is how he abbreviates a knight. Now, in today's notation, that would be abbreviated with the letter N, the capital letter N, to notate knight. So, but just if you remember that and learn the new notation, and we'll go over notation again, maybe Thursday. But yeah, he goes into, okay, now here's lecture number 5. So for tonight, before we go into a few games, using Evan's Gambit, so I'm going to recreate it a few times. But tonight, I just want to kind of go over what tonight's homework is. Read lecture number 5 in Emmanuel Lasker's Common Sense and Chess. Let me type that in my social media here. I hope I'm spelling his name right. I'm never sure if it's 1 or 2 M's. It might be 1. Let me double check, actually. Oh, it's just 1. Okay. So just lecture number 5, you can find that. Let's see. This would be in the document. It's page 46. So 46 is the actual book. So you're going to type, I think 44. You should. And they'll take you there. Yeah, there you go. So if you type 44, give me a sec because I just thought of a song. I'm not going to play it. Like, I'm just going to attach it. This is like the perfect song. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is tonight's homework, and you're not going to forget because we're going to use this song for you to remember. So let me share this really fast. Here's tonight's homework. Tonight's homework is to read lecture number 5 of Common Sense and Chess by Emmanuel Lasker, which is located on the live page. Find that starting on page 46 of the actual book in the PDF. Type 44 in the box. So I'll show you that in a sec to locate the page. Just lecture number 5. So you're going to type 44 in this box right here. That's going to get you your homework. Just lecture number 5. It looks like that is shouldn't be very long, maybe 10 pages. Okay, yeah. So it starts on page 46 of the actual book and ends on page 52. Okay. So let me link this. Oh, okay. So that's all linked. So your homework is just to read lecture number 5, and then we'll go over that on Thursday. But there's where you can find it. And that's going to be probably what we end up going over is that diagram. But lecture number 5 is going to be your homework, and then we'll go over whatever that lecture covers on Thursday, because I haven't read it yet either. And if I have, it's been a really long time. But we're not going to do this like in sequential order. Obviously, we haven't. But I wanted to do these two. and then we'll move on to other areas of the book later. But okay, so that is the homework. Now what we're going to do is to kind of refresh our memories about Evan's Gambit. I'm going to go back to chess.com. This is a Juoco piano game, Evan's Gambit. Here is the notation for it right there. And we're going to watch that being played. So you can see Evan's Gambit is essentially this pawn moving here, and black has the option of either accepting or declining. So that is Evan's Gambit. I have recreated it here on the board editor at leechess.org. And it looks like I've lost my SoundShare audio, so let me just make sure I still have some audio. Because if I have my mic working, then we don't really need to hear the chess game. But that's Evan's Gambit recreated at the Lead Chessboard editor. Okay, so I still have sound, so I'm going to proceed. But before I do really quickly here, uh, oh, I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'll do that later. Sorry, I was looking at something else. So we're at leadchess.org. And now if you want to, as a reminder, if you want to recreate any position at leadchess.org using the chessboard, you can do that. Go to leadchess.org and then go to the tools menu. If you just hover your mouse over the tools menu, it'll give you this drop down. Then you're going to go to the board editor, click on board editor, and that will bring you here. So I've recreated Evan's Gambit. Now, your assignment was to continue from here. I'm going to play as white. And this is how you would do that. And play against the computer. Finally. Oh my gosh. So that was a checkmate using Evan's Gambit. And this stream has lasted just about 20 minutes. And I was playing against a computer. So I'm going to post the analysis board here. All right. Wow. Let's take a look. So that's where we started from. We started from the Evans Gambit position. And I'm watching this here to see, how well I played. I accidentally blundered my queen. I didn't mean to do that, but it looks like I had the advantage pretty much the whole game. I just want to see what happened, like after I blundered my queen, like what the analysis of that was. It didn't matter. Probably because I was up so many pieces. That's the odd thing about playing the computer. I mean, it was probably at a very weak level, but still, it doesn't always take what you would interpret to be the best move. There were quite a few times when I saw moves that the computer could have made to either put me in check or, take some key pieces, and it didn't happen. So I think it's definitely easier if you want to learn chess to play against the computer. So that's why I would recommend if you want to learn openings and how to play openings and practice them, that's a great way to do it is at Lichess. But yeah, I think I'm going to close out the stream. Um, I pretty much, that's all I wanted to go over. So just remember lecture number 5 is your homework. So tonight's homework, read lecture number 5 of Common Sense in Chess by Emmanuel Lasker, located on the live page. So autumnleesnews.com and then click live. Find that starting on page 46 of the actual book. In the PDF, type 44 in the box to locate the page. So if you go to the live page, you'll be able to see that, and you'll find that underneath the sparkly pink heading that says chess. So scroll below that, you'll see Meowy's Delight, and then you'll find Common Sense in Chess by Emmanuel Lasker, the little bitty box, and type 44. And it takes you right to lecture number 5, and that is the only homework that I have for you for chess lessons number 3. Again, thank you for joining me, and I am going to do this. Close out with my new theme song or my new outro. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.